Alright, what up everybody? Welcome to Castle Tech. Okay, so let's talk about a few things. So this is the Peter McKinnon bag, the 25L. I did two videos and they were probably a rant because I was mad. This is a calm video. This is a 25L. This is the box that it came in. This box is not damaged at all. It's perfectly fine in my opinion. So I don't know why the bag came the way that it did. Now again, I just got the day pack and the ladder. I didn't go for all the fancy stuff because I saw in a lot of videos that the more stuff you add, the more expensive this bag is. And if you have the previous bag, you can use some of the inserts from there onto this. I don't know if it's true because I haven't tried it, but I figured, why not? So this is just that bag. This is the $304 bag, and here it is. Now, when I got this bag, this is exactly how it came. This was open. This, for the life of me, is bent up. And the top part was open. I think I closed it the other day because I stuck a pillow in there trying to form it because this was crushed and wrinkled like crazy. I can understand if the box came in that way, but the box is in pretty good condition as far as I can tell. But this, I don't know what's going on with this. I got to figure out a way to bend this back. And then there was like a bunch of, residue on the bag. I haven't even used the bag yet. One of these straps were undone. It was just a real outlet bag purchase. Now, I've been on the Nomadic site before, and they had the outlets. And if I got this from the outlet, again, this would have been total acceptable. Number one, they probably wouldn't have charged, $318 or whatever for it. It probably would have been half price. All right, so with here, I saw a lot of reviews, people talking about the zippers being stuck, stiff. Yo, these zippers are loose. I'm not complaining. Again, I haven't used this bag yet, but all the zippers are loose on this. And that's okay as long as nothing falls out. Not too sure of this whole thing that's just bent here. I don't know what's going on with this. Like somebody had it traveling or something, and maybe they had something on top of it and it was bending back. I don't know what's going on with that, but there doesn't seem to be any apparent damage besides this thing being permanently bent. Now again, I stuck a pillow in this and I put it on its back like this to hopefully get the form. This whole thing became unwrinkled, but this section over here is just putting up a fight. All right, so let's move to the magnets here. These magnets, these things ain't working, period. You know what I mean? So I don't know what you have to put in this, but you definitely need some sort of reinforcement, or this has to be an overstuffed item so you don't lose whatever you have in this bag. All right, and over here, this one is super stretched out. I don't know what a person had in this, but no matter how neat you try and place this, because it has the lines and put it back, it just will not. Like this whole thing is just completely stretched out. You know what I mean? It's not the end of the world, but it is just saying like, if I paid full price for this bag, I should have got a full bag. You know what I mean? Not a used bag. This is definitely a used bag. All right. Now you can flip this over on this side right here, and you can see this side is, kind of open, and this side is really, really open. They're both, hard to close, and that's due to the magnets being weak, or just maybe whatever was happening with this bag. I don't know. Might have just got messed up. I don't know. But this side is definitely the worst side. This side is bad, but this side is worse. And as you can see, there's no way you can fold that back. Whatever was in there, I don't know what they had in there. I mean, for all I know, it could have been a bottle of Lysol wipes or something. But this thing is formed to something huge. And believe you me, if, these things don't close. I mean, that's just ridiculous, All right, so let's move on to the inside of the bag. All right, have no problems here. This is the ladder part. This actually seems to be in perfectly good shape. No complaints there. again, with the zippers, a lot of people say, hey, you know, the zippers are stiff. All my zippers here are loose as can be. And the inside is pretty good. It was just a little, like some sort of residue stuff. I'm not quite too sure what it is. If you look in the last video, it'll definitely show. And look at that. You can see the imperfection of the stitching down here. I didn't see that before. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, this is like a outlet bag. You know. All right, so I didn't see that prior before, and I think that's because I was ranting. So, yeah, that's some horrible stitching. You know. And again, that might be something I can live with. But, you know, again, like if one of these stitches come out, you just, you know, don't know. You lose the whole thing. And this is a story here, true Hollywood story. I have the 35L bag. Now, I've seen YouTubers get their bag replaced due to the zipper problem. I've contacted Nomadic, and they're like, nope, we don't replace it. Nope, we don't repair the bags. Nope, nothing. Then I reached out to them again after seeing somebody's, I forget the name of the guy's page, but he got a whole new replacement bag, and he just sent his bag back. And they were just like, nope, nope, nope. And we don't have any parts or anything. So they basically told me in the email, which I'll try and attach to this, is basically like, well, yeah, that's your $450 bag. So good luck, but you're welcome to buy another one. That's basically what they said, if you read in between the lines. And, you know, it is what it is. But at the end of the day, it makes you not want to buy anything. You know, when companies do that, you know, again, sometimes it could just be the wrong person that doesn't have all the info, because, you know, you got to look at it. Like sometimes you call up a place and you just get somebody and they don't care, you know. And I'm not saying that the agent didn't care. It just I might just need to talk to somebody else that cares. All right, inside the ladder, this was all good. Like I said, the only thing that was wrong with this is whatever residue stuff was in there, because these were open, you know, and the moisture pellet things, as you saw in the last video, I was looking for those, but it turns out they were in the box itself and not in the bag. I looked at a few more videos. There was no cards, there was no information, there was no nothing in this bag except for this. All right, and only one of these were beat up, but I cleaned it up. And as the bag stands right now, this is a great outlet bag. But if you're one of those people that like myself, is that if you paid for something, you want it what you paid for, and that's the issue that I have right now. So I just need to I reached out to Nomadic. They told me to send some pictures, and I figured I'd just do this video because this will kind of explain more of this whole loosey-goosey business here. You know, like this thing is like stretched, you know, stretched. It's just, you know, nothing going on with this thing. I mean, these lips are like permanently open. Is it the end of the world? No. But the thing is that I paid full price for a used item. Clearly this is a used item. So, you know, my options are, I'm thinking like, A, they can credit me for some of this, or I can just send the bag back and they can just send me a new bag, which kind of stinks because, you know, I needed to use this bag. I wanted to use this bag, but, you know, as they say sometimes, your emotions get the best of you. And this thing right here, I just, for the life of me, I don't know how this bends up. I watched a good couple of other videos, and the only thing I can suggest this thing being bent the way it is, because I figured if this was bent, then this whole side over here would be bent. This whole side was all wrinkled up, but like I said, I put a pillow in it and it straightened it all out. So I'm not sure why this is just hella being bent. Oh, there's another imperfection stitching right here. Did not notice that. Yeah. So, yeah, a few little stitching problems and stuff, but, who knows? All right. So that's my review, my first impressions. I'm not impressed at all because, like I said, if I got this from the Nomadic outlet section, I would have been fine because I would have been like, all right, this is a return. This is, you know, they state like because I bought stuff in the outlet section, and they tell you like, hey, these are imperfections and stuff like that. You know, and that would have been fine with me, but you know, but just to be like, oh, here's a bag, and here you go, and charging me full price. I mean, that's like, come on, that's not good business. Anyway, my first impressions, not good, but it is what it is. And my honest opinion is this bag worth the $300 and tax and whatever else right out the box? Well, that's for you to decide. For me, that's a pretty easy question. Again, I just got this, the day pack and the ladder. Am I impressed? And I think a lot has to do because I got beat for this bag. I think that's what it is. But again, yeah, we'll have to see. All right, I gotta take some pics and send it to Nomadic. So it is what it is, people. It is what it is.